All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Coach Losey, the
Juice, baby.
offensive line coach here at Southern Miss. Coach, we always do 3 questions with a coach. Thank you for stopping by and talking to us. One question: had so many injuries this year on the offensive line. Guys done such a good job of patchworking together. You know, trying to how rewarding has it been to see those young guys step up?
Well, this is the thing. You can't ever think of them in young, veteran. You have to think of them as one. And I know that sounds a little basic, like as an answer, but I mean, if we're going to sit here and walk around and talk about our brand of football and how we practice, that's why you have to train those 2s, those 3s, even the 1s. You have to train them all the same. That way, if you do get in a situation where somebody does go down, they have to just go in, pick up the rifle, start shooting. And I know that, again, that's an old kind of Russian analogy and stuff back in World War II. But I liked Russian history when I was in college, and I always thought it was a good little saying. And I remember Coach Trickett always talking about that. That was a guy I had the fortune and duty to learn under and everything, and he used to talk about that all the time. So that's the thing. You really never think about it. That goes back to like game 1 when I had to throw that young buck in there. He really did a good job of just going in, and we never really heard his name, as far as mess ups. So, I mean, you just got to go with it as a coach. You got to piece those guys. You got to put them in those situations, and, you hope their nature takes its course.
Well, Coach, La Tech, really good defensive group that's coming in. What are you guys going to have to do this week to be successful against La Tech running the ball and pass protection?
Well, in both ways, we just got to keep improving what we've on the mistakes that we made the week before, and we keep on doing that moving forward. We're going to be a better team, a better line than we were from the week before. Okay, so as long as we're better than the week before, we've got a chance to do what we want.
Now, Coach, last question. A lot of people that I know of on social media and a lot of people on the board, Big Old Nation, really love your say devotion, but maybe pep talks on Fridays that you give out, and I wanted to
Monday and Thursday.
Monday, Thursday.
Juice,
I see it on Friday. That's what I said.
I got you.
Well, people are really enjoying it and what you give and what you say. What inspired you to do that? And what is that message, the juice? What is that?
Well, this is the thing. What inspired it was just a buddy of mine, actually a guy that Coach Peck and I have known for a long time. He actually works into a social media industry, and he just gave me a holler one day and said, "Look, man, I know your personality. Why don't you share that with people?" And I mean, I'm not the only one. I mean, all these coaches, my whole thing about just sharing a message is making sure, that people if 6 people watch it, maybe those 6 people take that message, okay, and apply it. That's the most important. It isn't about this or that. It's just about getting a message out there. You know what? Because it's a message I've heard, okay, throughout, and I've always thought it was important to me. Maybe it's important to somebody else. If it affects somebody else, and if it helps somebody else, then that's all that matters, okay? And like I said, juice can mean a lot of things. I think Drake Dorbeck said it comes in so many different contexts. It can mean whatever mood you're in that day, but a lot of times, just take whatever things that may be a negative, all right, and turn it into positive, and sometimes that's all juice is.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you stopping by Big Old Nation. Everybody's been really excited about hearing your 3 questions segment, so best of luck. We'll see you in Ruston this week. God bless, and we'll talk to you later.
Absolutely. Juice, baby.
Juice.